Hey guys, this is Karthikeyan from Apex Finsa and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. First of all, I apologize I was not able to make any video yesterday because to be honest, I had a lot of work on my hands and I was caught up in other things as well. So I didn't get time, but I did post the option chain analysis and the equity watch list in the morning so that you guys didn't go to the markets empty handed from my side. So starting from the equity side of things first, as usual, kicking it off with the first trade that we have is along on HCL Tech. The entry is really simple. We have a previous swing high broken strongly today. We're going to take an entry at that exact level of 875. Stop loss 865. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second, Axis Bank, where we're going to go for a breakdown trade. You can see that it tried, if you remember Axis Bank last time we discussed, it was in a range from around 620 to 600. Range break kara tha, it was supposed to make higher highs and higher lows, but now it has started making good lower highs. So we're going to go for a short under 600. We'll have a double confirmation there. It's going to break a previous support as well as the previous swing point at 602. So we have a sort of double confirmation there. Short under 600, stop loss at 608. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the third is HUL. Now HUL has been on a very strong bull run since quite some time. We are going to go for a long in the direction of the bull run because the sell off that it has seen in the last 2 days might as well be a good profit booking session, because if you look at the length of the up move from 20 and 50 all the way till 2400 almost, it's a very big move. So we're going to go for a long at a retracement level somewhere close to 2285, 2280. Stop loss at 2250. Ideal targets 1% on the upside, assuming that's going to complete this big high low formation that it has been making. Moving on to the fourth one is Tata Steel, where again we have a very good breakout today. We had a small gap that was yet to be filled. That gap was filled today, and to be honest, even after that there was no selling pressure. In fact, it just went back on its way up. So we're going to go for a long at 625, stop loss at 617. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. The final equity trade that we have is BIOCON, where we're going to go for a breakout trade, because you might say that it's been making a pennant or a triangle of sorts here, but to me that seems to be right now it's in the middle of an ascending triangle, which is going to break out above 460. So that is where I have planned a long entry, long above 460, stop loss at 455. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now talking about the indices without wasting much time, the option chain as well as the charts. Starting with the charts for the first index, as usual, Nifty. Nifty May 13600 is the immediate ceiling, which also happens to be the previous highs, not even the recent highs, whatever you want to call it. Outside of that, to be honest, it's going to be very easy to see 13700. But for immediate trading opportunities on Nifty, I would suggest there's this very small range of 13550 till about 13595 or 13600 to keep it simple. It's a 50-point range on Nifty, which to be honest right now is less than 0.5%. So that 50-point range is going to be a key trade catcher. If it breaks on the downside, it's going to be straight till 13460, 13450. Breaks on the upside, it's going to be straight till 13700. So either way, you're getting a minimum of 1:1 risk reward cut rates. That is the exact trade that I'll be looking out for tomorrow morning. Now talking about the option chain for Nifty, you have resistance immediate at 13600 with 122,000 added contracts. Significant at 13700 with negative change but total standing 2.5 million contracts. On the support side, however, it is very heavily written. All the puts have been added. 13500 is immediate with 781,000 added contracts. 13400 is significant with 1 million added contracts. Right now the option chain, particularly the option writers, are seeming very bullish, whereas if I look at the PCR of volume of today's trading session, that comes out to be at 0.95, which means that tomorrow is going to be an option versus writers versus buyers kind of a day. Let's see. For me, charts are supreme, so I told you guys 50 points ka range, break of this range is going to decide my entry. Moving on to Bank Nifty. Similarly, we have a immediate zone on Bank Nifty at 3700. Broken on the upside, straight 200 points ka move till 3900. Broken on the downside, straight 200 points ka move till 3500. I do not know if you can possibly have a simpler trade plan on Bank Nifty other than this one. Now, when we talk about the option chain on Bank Nifty, it's a bit more balanced. We have immediate resistance at 3800 with 103,000 contracts. significant at 31,000 with again negative change but total 1.3 million standing contracts. On the support side, you have immediate at 3,500 with about 17 to 18,000 added contracts but with a hefty total standing open interest there. On significant support, we have 3,200 with 163,000 added contracts. Now, the option writing is a bit more balanced here. But when you talk about the PCR of volume, that is again at 0.9, which is moderately bearish. So let's see what happens tomorrow on Bank Nifty. It's a bit of wait and watch for both the indices. Wait for the first 30 to 45 minutes, develop a sense of direction, develop a bias, and then take a strong, confident trade in that direction. This marks the end of tonight's video, guys. This is all that I had to share with you guys. I hope you are liking the content. If you are, well, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press that bell notification icon as well. I hope you continue the green streak and book decent greens tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.